We'll be talking about how we can use candle magic to sort of reverse evil back to senders. Now, some of these, some people might say this is not. It's sort of like a what do you call it, black magic or some But it's, to me, it's not, because when you're talking about reverse, I'm sure. I mean, there's a lot of debate around it. I mean, there's some areas myself that I still feel sort of concerned, because when you think about the fact that when someone has done something back to you, okay, fair enough, what they did was bad as it was, and for you to now want to sort of do the same back to them, so then you start to wonder, what makes you different. But when you look at some stuff that I'm going to be going through in this video, why sometimes people might felt that, hi, wonderful having you guys here, beautiful people, lovely being here. This is Alashola Omio. So like as I was saying earlier, that so it's sort of it depends where you are in life. I'm not here to say, like I always say in my videos, I'm not here to say what's right or wrong, but just to share knowledge and then see if at some point in our lives I have felt like that before myself. And so I've actually used this candle myself. And I'm not sitting here, I'm not promising anyone that I probably would not use the same candle again in the future, so because what there's a proverb in African proverb that says one man's food is another's poison. You see, what may be good for you, what you think this is great, some people might totally say to you is bad for them. So in this video, I'm going to describe how, what these candles are for. I've got them here. I've got this one here is a reverse. You can see this one has a black and red there. And also here with me, I've got the green and black also. So those are the two that I have here with me. Also, I have the green and black, like in pillar form. So, but I'm sure this one here will sometimes come in black and white also. So I'll explain, I'll do the best that I can to explain how, best to use this candle, and what what the what is it, to which one is which. So but first of all, I'm going to try to break what that, the way that I see it is, especially when you're tapping into magic, or you're sending a message into the universe, you want to actually know what, well, that's the way that I see it, what we are doing, because so that you don't go and tap into something that it would now bring you something that you are not expecting, you see. So because each candle vibrates differently, so there's different frequency, and they all have their meaning. And the universe is not like me and you, where you can say, oh, sorry, I didn't mean it like that, blah, blah, blah. Once you send the message out there, then if you want to, obviously you can still, you can break the spell if you later find out that, oh, it wasn't what you thought it was. But I believe that it's always best if we get our facts right before, because when you're talking about magic, when you're talking in other realms, other dimension, other beings involved, you see. So for me, that's the way I see it. One needs to know what they are doing, you see. So in this sort of candle here, this reversible one, I'll start with the black and red one, because some people will say, okay, oh, when someone has done something to you, blah blah blah, just leave it for God. Yeah. But pardon me, But sometimes it's not like that. There's some situation in life that when you're faced, I'll give an example of such situations here. When you have issues like, for people who are experiencing jealousy, when people are jealous of you, in fact, some of them will wish for you to be dead. They will go to any length. It could be a place of work. It could be within your family. It could be sort of a relationship. You see, so it could be anywhere. It could be, with neighbor or, whoever. But what I'm saying is that, or evil eyes or stalkers or psychic vampires. Now, when you talk about psychic vampires here, you're not talking about a human being like me and you. You're talking about spirits and from in other dimension. You see. So it's not really something that you're going to say, oh, I'm just going to leave it. Oh, God will take care of it. You see. So you want to send it back, or at least break it, or you have a negative X situation. Some people, when marriages or relationship breaks down, the way they handle it is, is so bad that some will wish their ex to be dead, to not exist anymore. You see, so they will go to any length to ensure that they actually finish their, So when you are going through situation like this, it's hard, even though you want to practice godliness, whatever you want to call it, leave it, let but if you're in the midst of a situation like that, and to what you are doing then is you're thinking to myself that, okay, I'm not actually doing anything harmful that's new. I'm just simply sending back what this person has sent to me, because I don't want it. It's not. It's actually disturbing my life. You see, sometimes it may even be life threatening. You see, so in that sense, some we even go to the extent of, okay, I'm not adding to it. You send me it's like a menu, right? Okay, I'm not adding any more salt into this menu. I'm not taking anything out of it. I'm simply giving it back to you. So that way, I'm not doing any wrong. It's what you have given me. I don't want it. It's an unwanted gift, and I'm giving it back to you. Simple. So when you are going through, or maybe you are going through legal issues, or maybe you're looking at, oh look, if this thing doesn't pan out the way you say you didn't, the case didn't favor you, you're probably going to end up in prison. Probably you're looking at about 10 years, even if it's just one day. The fact to have your freedom taken from you is not something anyone will. You do anything to turn the situation around into a favorable one for you. If it was me, for myself as well. Or some people just trying to bring you down, your reputation. It doesn't matter if you're a star, I mean, as long as you're alive, you're breathing, you're out there, you have some set of people, just bad mouthing you, and they want to like ruin you. Some will have maybe it's an ex that has like your video or your nude pictures from where you guys were together, blah blah blah. I'm just using that as an example here, guys. And then this person is threatening you that, look, I'm going to put it on social media. This is what I'm going to send it to all your friends. Aboruboyo, Yami Rookie, lovely having you here, my baby, my sis, lovely having you guys here. So as I was saying there, so when you are faced with that kind of a situation, it's hard for one. Okay, maybe in the case of a green and black. Okay, what this one is for is the candle is for reversing bad money luck. You see, in the upper hand, so it's to attract healthy energy, while burning the black wax eradicates whatever unlucky. Maybe if someone could do, it could be like black magic, and they've done something that, look, that person, no matter whatever business they are doing, pardon, whatever business they engage in, they will never prosper. Money becomes so tight that places where money would normally come easily before has now become like like no, and then stuff that you normally do, maybe you are into business, or maybe you are a contractor, or you're freelance, or even if you are the one that has a 9 to 5 regular job, it could be that you had, that job has been stable for a while. All of a sudden, for whatever reason, you're being sacked, or maybe suspended, So stuff are difficult, like in a financial way. So that is where you use the green one. So that is why I said I'll come and explain about that. This one here, a reverse candle is a special kind of candle of two different colors and was created for a specific magical goal. Now, I believe I've tried to break a little bit down earlier on. It can have different ingredients. That is, I'm going to go to a stage when we, cleaning and adding herbs, blah, 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 just to make it more efficient, more effective. But the goal here is that it can have different ingredients in it, but its color are what matters the most. You see, because so if say for example, this one here is red and black, is for people that are probably going through maybe their relationship issue is not going well. There have been jinx in that area. Their love, their relationship, and their romance. Some people, they probably find that they are going from one relationship to the other one, and no stability. It could be that maybe their ex. Some people, when, like I said earlier on, when relationship ends, some people take it badly. It's rare when you see some people that will say, okay, it is what it is. I wish all the best, hasta la vista, you see. But some people are not like that. Some people, the mere fact that it could be they are the one that are in the wrong. They don't care about that. The fact is, no matter what it is, they still want to be in the right. And so if you tell them you want to end it, you become an enemy. Now, some enemy want to walk away. Some enemy want to ruin you. Some will actually wish that you were dead. You see, so in that case, when you're talking about jinx in a love department, i.e. marriage, relationship, stuff not going well in that area, that is where you use this one here. This beautiful one here is available on my website, actually. My website is at the bottom of this video. It's www.alashola.herbsandspiritual.com. It's available there. So that is where you use this one here. This beautiful here. So the idea is that, okay, this person, you ended the relationship, or maybe they then ended it. Stuff happens, and then somehow they took it badly. So they've sort of gone to do something that, look, you're never going to find anyone. You'll never be stable in that area. You see, that no matter what relationship you get into, you're just going to end up in heartbreak, blah, blah, blah. Some will say until you come back to them. Some don't even want you to come back to them anymore. They just want to make you suffer. So when you are going through stuff like this, and then when you have option of using one of these two, tap into the universe to sort of align, redirect, and break whatever evil this person put on you in this instance. Because obviously, if it's going to reverse it back to them, it's going to break it away from you. You see, and so and it's very, very effective. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's optional. That is, some people might think, oh, Alashola, that is not good, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I have used this in the past, and I'm saying here that there's nothing stopping me from using it in the future if I ever found myself in a situation that I need to use one. You see, no one's going to live forever. While I'm here, I do no harm to no one. I try to do the best that I can. But at the same time, I'm not just going to fold in my arms when someone is doing some bad tricks on me. I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to, fight back. You see. So in that sense, then I will, if that is in that area, then I will definitely use this one here. Like I said, with the green and black one, like this is a pillar one here. You can see this candle here is actually, I prefer when you are. This one I've actually I've used this one before. It's like a day and a half. It's not really Because when you are doing something like this, you want to burn it like for 7 days, or at least minimum 5 days or whatever. So I mean, if you cannot find the can, if you find this one is still good, at least it's something. But I'd advise that you get this one, because you this one you have it going for at least like 7 days. Some may not be up to 7 days. It will be, but at least it will be past 5 days. You see, so you see, so those numbers. I'm sure you guys know what the mean. Number means in the in spirituality. So the green one here, sorry guys, I don't know what hold on a second, let me have something to drink here. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, the green and black pillar candle is half and half with green wax at the top here. At the top, with the green at the top, and then this candle is for reversing bad money, like I said earlier on. Say stuff, when you notice that with your money wise, we all know how economy is right nowadays, but we all have a trend of maybe you are into you have a salary monthly, or was it every fortnightly, or you're into business, or sometimes it's just the way that money will come to you. And if you notice how this has changed in any way, and obviously you've been you're still doing everything that you normally would do before, as in efforts, what if it's business or even work, you're going, at work you're doing everything you're meant to do, but something it just suddenly changed. That maybe you got suspended, and then you got sacked, and then maybe it was business that you had, that the way money will flow before customer not coming in, and then so when that starts to happen, as long as it's something bad luck with money or your finances. Now, some people may say that, okay, Alashola, don't you think it's best to find out first what it is? But the fact is, I mean, I will say yes, but also I know for a fact that the universe has not put us here to make us to suffer. When something happens, it's usually something, there's something going on somewhere. So I mean, by all means, you can do divination. We have Ifa Oracle here for divination. You can call us here at Alashola. We'll be more than happy. Ifa is always accurate. Orumla never lies. So if it's something like that you want to find out before you proceed with this, that's a good option also. But for some people that you're sure for sure 100% that you knew that something, you don't need to know the name of the person. That's the beauty about using this candle. You don't need to know is A or B or C. No. You can just put, when it comes to dressing it, you can just put to all my enemies, and then I'll show you now how to do that. You see, and this reverse that the idea is the green one here, it will burn first, and then it will overcome the evil. So good will conquer evil. So that is the idea here. That that green, we all know that color green is for money, is for abundance, is for prosperity. If you're into business, if you're into, you have a monthly, weekly job, whatever it is, as long as you are doing something to fetch money, we all know the color of money is green and gold. You see, so that's why this green is here. So the green will so good will overcome evil, so that the green will burn and cover the evil that's been sent to you, so that that way after you have finished burning this, then you can then start with your normal green candle for abundance. Because some people, they might find out that after before they burning this, they're going to find out that maybe they are used to burning green candles, still stuff are tight for them, their finances is still as got K-leg, as it's even getting worse. So but if there was a spell been done against them, or like sort of like a black magic that's been done against them, they first need to remove it first before they can now start to burn abundance candle or money drawing candle, or if it's love jinx. And then if you have love jinx in place, say your ex has cursed you or put a jinx on you, that moving forward, no one will ever going to love you. No one will want to stay with you. Yeah, and then if that you can, if you they just burn pink color candle or red for love or passion, and nothing is happening, it will not happen. You have to take that off first. You're going to have to break what they did to you first. You see, that is what I try to explain in my videos. You know, that it's not, sometimes some people will say to me, Alashola, I want this, I want that. You know, I'm saying, okay, let's do divination. If you still want to buy all of this, it's okay, it's your money. But if you are just, you're buying, it's almost like you have you're dirty, you know, you just came from gym or whatever, and you've not actually had no shower, and then you're going to a wedding, you just went to put on clothes, blah blah blah. So you need to, whatever that has been done to you, if it was like a jinx, love jinx that someone has put on you, you need to take it off first. On my website we have herbs there. You could have like a bathing for serious ones. Then you will need to you know, have like the bathing, and then you add this candle magic with it as well. It's like a combo, you see. So it's not just, oh, I just want to, but if it's, if like a serious, because you know what, when some people put out curse out there, spells, they all have how powerful, how the potency. If with some causes like, oh, you are not going to do, and just word of mouth, and that person hasn't really got a big ashe, you know, okay, maybe you use the candle and they will be fine. But if it's someone they've actually gone to a great length, that they've tapped into energies to cause you or to put that action, then you're going to need this candle together with the herbs. That you, as you finish with the herbs, then you burn this. This will burn it for 7 days. You see, so then you combine the two. But if, I mean, if whichever step you decide to take, it'll be good. It's still good. I mean, at least you will know, you will have that experience. If you're not having the desired results, then you know that, look, I need to add more to this. You know what, you know, so whatever they put on you, that means it's stronger. You see, so you equally need something more stronger, even more than what they did to take it off. You see, so sometimes when you see some bath bomb where people will add like 5 herbs, 2 herbs and oil, that may be fine. It depends on what you've got going with you. It depends on what they have actually put on you. It depends on how powerful that person, enemy that you have, you know, what great length, what resources that they have, you know, to do what they did to you. So it's almost like when you have what's the best advice, someone that has you've got some, I don't want to, COVID, God forbid, and then it's part of symptoms is you're taking paracetamol or something. That's not going to cure it. If you have malaria, you have paracetamol, you know, to break down the fever. That will probably work for about 1-2 hours, max 4 hours. Then it will come back on again, because you have not actually administered the right drug to cure that disease or illness, whatever it is. So the same thing with this spiritual issue when one is going through them, you see. So but it is nothing bad. If you get the candle, you know, at least that's a start. So if you use the candle, if after you use the candle and it's still, the situation is the same, then you know that it's what you've got going there is something stronger. But if some people just using the candle, everything will clear up, you see. And if they are going through love jinx, romance, in the romance area, relationship, or maybe their marriage broke up, their ex are put some or them that no one's gonna love them again, no one want to be with them again. You see, some people will say that when you are angry, you know, and everybody will go their own way, but they're not going to do anything. It was just the heat of the moment, maybe because they were pained, you know, that the relationship ended, and that's, you know, they don't actually mean that, and it stopped right there. Even that, you still need to have some bath, because it's negative energy that's been directed towards you. You see, but some people, they will say it. Some will not even say it. They will say to you, it's fine, all right, okay, bye. But then they will go behind you. They will make sure that they will, you know, from that time henceforth, even if you manage to get the relationship, it will always end up to nothing. Oh, all right, that. Oh, let's see. Thanks, sweetheart. You see, so it's good sometimes when, you know, we'll come out here when we can all, you know, talk about our experiences, Nobody knows everything. It's just that I'll come here, and then I'll share. Before I start Alashola Herbs and Spiritual, I had my challenges also. But this path that I am, is Oshun. So that I thought that, okay, instead of me just selling what I'm selling, I'm going to come out and talk about this product and use my own experience or experience of my. I don't call them my customers anymore. They are like we are family now, or people that what has happened to, so that we can share the love around. You see. So if that's what is happening, that's what this one is for. We have. I don't have that one here today. White and black pillar also, but that will be available on my website. I've got these two available there right now as we speak. The white and black pillar, reverse candle is reverse bad health lock. Maybe some people is going through illness. Sometimes it could be after you've been to the doctors, you've been here and there, they've done the tests, and stuff still just persisting. You see, no really, maybe one solution for one problem, and then before you know it, about 2 or 3 cropping up again. You see, so then, like I said, I think that when it comes to health problem, because that is life now, isn't it? It would be good to do divination, at least to find out what's going on here. You see, but even if you still want to go ahead with the candle without divination, nothing bad in that. At least if someone that's sick now, obviously, and you're doing all the tests, they couldn't find what's actually wrong with you. No one can actually put a hand what it is. You see, so that is where the black and white reverse candle comes in, because whatever the sickness, if someone that has put that on you, if it's someone that has is like a spell or like a black magic or like a curse, it was a jinx or whatever it was, and it's someone that put it on you, so that will definitely go back on them. At least then the white area will be for healing. You see, it will be for protection, it will be for peace. You see, so that is what I want to talk about there. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on, guys. This candle here I wanted to show you. All right. Sorry about that. So I have a black a single candle here. Now, some people you can use this one also for reverse. But the reason why I don't use this, to be honest with you, because I've tried in the past. Well, the reason why I would not advise you to use this is that, okay, the way they would normally use it is to cut off this end here and then turn it around and make a new wick here. So you cut around here and you make a new wick. So you turn it upside down and you clean that and then put the necessary herb. I'll come to that. And then you can do that as reverse. But the reason why I don't use this is that when you use this, yeah, good. All right, darling. Don't worry, darling. We have it sorted out, So as I was saying, if you just use this black only, okay, you are sending back the evil to whoever. But to be honest, it doesn't show. Is it evil in what area? Is it in your love life, or is it in your finances? You see, or is it in your health area? Also, when you look at this one here, you send back the evil, but the goodness is here to replace that evil. So, and then that happens like simultaneously. It's automatic. So, but when you send just this one out, okay, you send back the evil, whatever it was. Now, what you're still stuck with the same condition. If it was a money luck you are having, because there's no green there to bring the goodness back to you. If it was love or romance or marriage, there's no good there to bring that back to you. So all you are doing when you just do the black candle is you send the evil back. Okay, fair enough. Say it was a romance or health or even money evil, you send that back. But you're still stuck. Don't forget you, because that person that put that magic on you, you're still going to be broke anyway. Because All you did was send it back. There was nothing to bring back goodness to you. So you're still going to be stuck with the situation, even though you send it back. So it's now, instead of the person just not having it, that you send it back to them, but you two are still in the same place. If you understand what I'm saying, and that is why I don't normally. You're welcome, my darling. I don't normally, but I mean, it's optional. Some people who still want to do it, it's good for them. They see like that, but for me, it doesn't work for me. I just don't want to send evil. The goodness that I have before, the blessing that was all mine before, the love that I have before, that is what I'm keeping. That evil that I don't want, that's all I'm sending back. But the goodness, everything, blessing that was all mine, that's what I want. Whatever it is, I want it right back. I want it back. You see, so for me, it's just sending this back. So I would rather, black candle is good for protection. So after you have, after you have finished with this, and then, you send the evil back, you claim your goodness back to you, then black candle is good for protection. Very, very good. Some people, think, oh, they sort of associate black with evil or whatever. It's not like that. It's, it will repel evil, negativity, whatever it was. It keep it at bay. It will protect you and all that is yours. That is what black is for. It's good. I cannot stress enough how I actually believe everyone should have, even like the like 7 days here, that's all black. You have if you have like an altar, have one there always, at least in your house. It sort of protects you, your loved one, everything that's yours. You have that there. So I mean, if it's a single one, you have to change it every day. It depends on your lifestyle. But the way that I think the 7 days one, some people even have 14 days one permanently there. You see, because whatever evil, whatever vampire, everything we spoke earlier around evil eyes, jealousy, stalkers, psychic vampires, negative, whatever it is, as long as negativity or spell or whatever, that it will just absorb it. That's what black will do. It will, from whichever angle you've been bombarded, it will absorb it. It will sort of suck it in. That's what it does. A black candle. So at least you can. So once you took off everything that was troubling you, you are now clean. You are back to your normal self. Everything is working fine the way that it normally was, even better. Then you need to protect. That is where black candle comes in. It's good for protection. Very, very good. You can use either white or black, but black, because black is anybody that wants to do you evil. The fact that it's bad they've got it, in place. So as no matter angle, whichever angle they are sending it from, it will just suck it in. It will absorb it. It will repel it. It will just, it's like a container for evil. It will not come to you. It's like a shield, almost like a life jacket. You see, that's what it is. So instead of using it for reversal, which I will not advise, is best to use as protection candle. So I believe that's what we're. Yeah, well, I've not actually. I've just when you're talking about cleaning candles, there's a video here on the Lashola. I believe I did about what was it the title? I think candle cleansing or something. Anyway, the best thing to do is when you got a candle like this, even single one, if you have Florida water at home, fantastic. If you don't, you can still get salty water. You get like a small bowl, just put a little bit of salt in it and add water in it, and get cotton wool. So you're gonna dip it, and then just don't. If it depends, like candle, like you want to clean it away from yourself. You don't want to bring it in. If it's like a blessing, then you want to bring that in. If it's something like you don't want, in this situation here, what you are going to do is this area you clean outside, and then the one you want, you that one towards you. You see, so because this is double action candle here. If it were just a single one like this, if it's okay, whatever evil anyone is doing towards me, blah blah blah, I don't want it. Take it away from me, blah blah blah. So once you've done that, then you want to get oil in this. in this situation here, reversible oil is available. We have it on a lashola, and then after cleaning it, then you get the herbs. You can get like agrimony or lavender. Lavender is good. It's available. It's everywhere. You see, even if you don't have any other herbs, but if you do, agrimony is very, very good. Lavender is good. In cases of love jinx, roses petal is very, very good. You just crush it up. The petals, crush it up, just one or two of it, and then just sprinkle it here. You want to romance it as much as possible. Don't mind me. You want to meditate, you want to, so that whatever it is you're going through, you want to pass your message across to the universe. You want, whoever is out there to know how you're feeling, what you don't want, what you want back, what's been going on. That's the time for you to do this. So once you've done that, then you get a reversible oil. You can use a reversible oil for all of them, because whatever it is you are reversing, if it was a jinx to do with money, then you're still reversing that, isn't it? If it was with money, if it was with health, you see. So then you just drop like a 2 or 3 drops there. And then once you finish with that, what I normally would do, I would just hold like, I always like exhale in it, my breath. You see, I want to charge it with I want to make it personal. I want the universe to know this alashola. I want them to know what's really going on right here. Look, this is not speak out here. Just you have to do this. I'm going to explain everything. I'm going to hold it to myself. I'm going to let the universe know what I don't want anymore, what I want, what is missing, what it was that I used to have, and then what's happening now. I want it back. Universe, help me, blah, blah, blah. So once you finish doing that, you can spend as long as you want. Well, it's yours. It's your time, it's your candle, it's your magic. You see. And then you just say, and then after that, you want to find, if you don't have like an altar, if someone that you have an altar, then you want to, you would have created a place where you can live it peacefully, because it's probably going to burn for the next 7 days. You see. And then if you don't have altar at home or whatever, you can just you say a prayer like I send all the bad energy away. May this bad intention or energy go back to sender. That could just be all you say to it. Some people, they don't like talking too much like me. You see, so they just want to say what it was, and that's it, and that will be fine. You see, just say I send all the bad energy away. May this bad intention / energy go back to the sender. You see, I send it away from me. You mention your name, blah. You make it personal. The result usually, usually, because it's magic, you give it like 7 to 14 days. You will see this is very, very effective. If after that time, if the situation persisted, then you might need to do divination, because it could be something that was put, like I said earlier on in the video, maybe it was something that's much more stronger. You're welcome, my darling. It could be something that was much more stronger that was put on you. You see. So if that was the case, then this candle alone would not do. You see. So, but if it's just something light, then it should. But after, if you wait 7 to 14 days, definitely you will see. You will see answer. Latest 14 days max. You see. So that's all I'm going to be. And then, like I said, if you don't have like an altar, you can just find a safe place, because it's going to be burning. You cannot turn it off. One minute, darling. Kemi, 1 minute. You cannot turn it off while it's burning. You don't want to or else that's your magic. You're going to cut it off. So you're going to leave it until it actually burn all the way down. Some people may want to get like a small bowl and put like a water in it. I do that myself, because sometimes this glass can crack. You see. So, but if it's like in a small bowl containing water, then no matter what's happening, even when it comes to the end here, because the water there, whatever issue that want to arise from there will not be the issue. Stuff it will just finish when it's finished, right? So just say a simple prayer like that, and then place the candle on your altar or in a place that gives you peace, and when you can keep an eye on it. You see, so if you're somebody that maybe when you don't feel safe when on your altar, you can put it in your bath. You draw the curtain out of your shower, and then just leave it there. You see, but usually if you have a working altar already, I'm sure you will have a live candle there always. And then, so you would have known that where to put your candle, where is safe. But once you put this on, you're not meant to turn it off until it finishes by itself, or else you break the spell. You see. So that's all we're going to be talking about here, my wonderful people. Wonderful, how have you guys? Yeah. So when you talk about candle like this, or when you talk about reversal, because we have it in herbs also, it's available on my website, or we have it in form of spell also. So, but like I said earlier on, it's optional. Some people, they will say, "Oh, it's not good. You just leave it for God." Da, 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 da. Well, I'm not saying what they're saying is wrong, but when you are actually passing through these experiences, you see, it depends. No, I mean, we all have our own personal struggles. Everyone will have areas where they're struggling with. No matter how rich or happy they may appear outside, inside we all have one thing or the other that we are all dealing with, and then in that situation we are all the same. But the way people will perceive or they will react to the situation may be different. You see, so and that is why it's not good to thank you. It's not good to just think that, oh, what you are doing is bad. One man's food is another man's poison. Some people, they love seafood. Some people will eat food they're allergic to it. They're probably going to end up in the hospital. You see. So that's a thing with in this world. Different stroke for different folks. So your Bible say ibi tó bá kọjú sí ẹni. You see, when we are going through stuff in life and you're trying to, your head above the water, sometimes you're even feeling you're drowning. You might think, look, you don't even know how I'm going to last it tomorrow. You see, and then someone is telling you not to use stuff like this, and I'm not even actually sending nothing bad. It's whatever is that they've done to you, whatever it is, that's all you're giving back. So that's all I'm going to be talking about here, guys. It's wonderful, wonderful having you guys. You're beautiful people. As you guys are aware, I'm a spiritualist. My mother is already Yosh. So when you talk about spirituality, I found, I am blessed. I feel privileged. Not only Oshun, I have my yamis there. I have our orishas. You see, I have the universe. You see, and then you have all of this knowledge. You feel you want, share this knowledge, and then at first some of the videos that I did for my website, it was later on that I said, okay, it actually was from popular demand. So if you're going through whatever it is you're going through, if you use one of these and it's not working out, then give us a call at Alashola. We have Ifa. Ifa is a divination tool from ancient Africa, West Africa. It's always accurate. It will never lie. It tells us what it was, what it is that is happening. And then the good part that I love about Ifa is that it will also tell us what we can do to if you don't if you well it will also tell us what we can do to make this happen. Whatever it is that is gone wrong, okay, this is where you are in life, I understand, but do this and do that, and it will realign us back with our destiny. You see, Ifa is very, very good like that. And we have all our living consciousness. You see, some people, because my foundation is originally from Nigeria, Africa, they will say, oh, when you use herbs, when you use stones, it's evil. Oh, da 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 da. You see, but you can continue to suffer. That's optional, because if you say using herbs is evil, then you might as well not eat a vegetable. But people that are familiar with my videos, I'm not here to tell you what to do or what you not to do. You can, it's your life, because if you are going through hard time, that's is you alone that's going through it. If you are happy, you will be happy by yourself. If you are sad, it's all by yourself. You see. So, and the way that I see it is, the universe has not brought us here to suffer. We're here to learn, to grow, to enjoy ourselves, and have this experience that we're having. Now, whatever issue that we are confronted or lessons that we needed to learn, now, how we resolve that lesson, how we okay, take at the point that the universe is trying to teach us, and also how we now, because from when that situation continues to happen and you have not been able to conquer it, then you're still going to be continue to learn. You're still a student. So whatever issue that you're going, whatever issue that you have in your life, if you are not able to master yourself, you are not able to master your own experience as to, so this is gone wrong, what can I do to correct it? What can I do to turn it, turn it around? How can I realign myself back with my destiny and continue on my journey? If you are not able to do that, then you are stuck in that spot. And that's what it is. If you die in that spot and you're going to come back to reincarnate, you're going to continue to repeat the same class. So the way it is, yes, exactly. So it depends on, people are, you're free to believe whatever you want to believe. If you want to believe in Jesus Christ, good for you. If you believe in all this, fantastic. I am a spiritualist. I'm not religious, and I will never be. I love to practice my own magic. I want to have a one-to-one with the universe. I want to, I know myself, I know my soul, I know everything about me. Because ultimately, by the time I'm old enough and I passed on, I will just be alone with myself. You see. So for me, that is very important to me. As opposed to somebody telling me, Olashola, this, no. I don't want a middle person between me and my universe. I know what's the situation, going on with me right now. You see, what I've learned. What do I do? Blah 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 blah. Do this. Da 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 da. Tap into this. Tap into that. I know this energy. I know this is what it is for. I know this herbs. I know these stones. This oil here. You see. So for me, that freedom that I have, that's why I'm on my path. That freedom, that confidence that I know that the universe hears me, that I'm one with the universe, that I do not need a middle person to come and tell me, oh, God has said I should tell you this, and then I'll tell the person, please go and tell God that I said this. What the hell is that? You see, so that's not me, guys. So that's why you see me coming out here, and that's the way that I am. People that you don't like me for that. Well, that's your cup of tea, because I'm never going to change. Anyway, for people that are on this path, that I am of spirituality, I love you guys, and I hope and I pray we keep the light going. The life, the love, the peace that you feel fulfilled, even in the midst of nothing. You just feel this. You feel contented. There's a sense of peace that you feel. That maybe because I know I don't have to go running out to please no. Whatever it is, the universe will pass me, and I'm very happy with that. I know I'm not alone, and I will never be alone. So for me, that is good enough for me. I don't need to be going scatter, running from pillar to post, looking for a miracle somewhere. Miracle is happening right in front of me every day. I am the miracle. We are miracle ourselves. So, well, that's just the way that I feel. And I'm sure not everyone will feel like that, but that is just me. So I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye. Share. What's up? Let me share it first here. Create post. Shall I have some spiritual post? I'm trying to post the video. So I'm trying to share this on my other platforms while I'm still live.